Hello everyone again. Now we're going to create a network lab inside Packet Tracer. We're going to set a network that include one router, two switches, four PCs, two laptops, and two servers. Let's start. In the beginning, we're going to choose this router 4331 and we place it here. Every device that we're going to set, we're going to already set his IP and his subnet mask and his default gateway. We want to be with order. So RO1, it's router 1. Let's get inside. And we can see that we can use the CLI, but we're going to do this later with the router. We're going to go to it later on. Okay, so now we're going to choose two switches. We're going to connect between two different networks, computers and laptops. Now we're going to choose 1, 2, 3 PC. In this here, we're going to choose 1, 2 PC, 1 laptop, 1 more laptop, 1 more laptop, server, and another server. And now we're going to connect everything together. So let's go to the cable area. We're going to use a chopper straight to a cable between endpoint computers, laptop servers to the switches. Between the switches, we're going to use crossover cable because it's the same device. If we have another router here, we also need to choose crossover cable and connect them together with this cable. So let's do this. First Ethernet 1 to first Ethernet 0 to first Ethernet 2, first Ethernet 0 to 3, first Ethernet 4. No, I did a mistake. Let's do this again. 0 to 4. Okay. In this, we're going to do also first Ethernet 0 to 1, first Ethernet 0 to 2. Choose first Ethernet 0 to 2, first Ethernet 3 to the laptop, first Ethernet 4 to the server, first Ethernet 5 to the server. Okay. Now we get this a little bit order. We're going to cross over the cables that we can see. I choose Gig Ethernet 2 to Gig Ethernet 1, and the last cable is Gig Ethernet 01 to Gig Ethernet 000. All right, let's just put the things in order. We need to see everything clear and not with some complicated. So let's make sure that everything is okay. All right. Now we're going to set the conditionals that we want to each VLAN that we're going to create in the future. So let's write here, this is going to be VLAN 10, and we will give this the IP address that is 10.0.0/24, and the default gateway is going to be 10.0.0.254. All right, this is going to be VLAN 20, and the IP address is going to be 192.168.1.0.24, and the default gateway is going to be the same thing with 254 in the end. This is going to be VLAN 100. So VLAN 100, 192.168.100/24, 192.168.125.4. All right, and this is going to be VLAN 200, and it's going to be the management VLAN of the LAN. We're going to control all the switches and the routers and the more routers in the future with only these two computers laptops. We don't want that any computer can control the switches. We want to secure it more and more, and we don't want that everyone can control the devices in the LAN. So VLAN 200 is management. 192.168.200.0 the /24. 192.168.200.254. All right. So now we create this thing, and we can see that we already have order in our network. This computer is going to be in VLAN 20 because we want to check that in the future we have connection between this computer that connect to this switch to this computer that connect to another switch. So let's write also VLAN 20 that we don't going to mistake with it. Okay. After we set all these things, we need to give IP addresses to the computers. So let's start. I go to this PC and change and go to IP configuration and give him a static IP 10.1.1, subnet mask 256.0, and the default gateway is going to be 10.10.10.0 to 54. Okay, the same thing we're going to do with this. The only one thing that's changed is this number. It's not 1, it's 2. Subnet mask is the same, 0 and 10.0.0.254. This computer and the VLAN is going to be 192.168.201 and 196.54. This computer also 192.168.202, not 12. 192.168.254. This computer is going to be the attacker. We're going to check our ACL commands and more things in the future. And with this computer, we're going to see if we can control the switches or control the router after we make some rules. So let's give him also 192.168.203, 192.168.254. All right, so we already do all of this. Let's go to this. At the configuration 192. This is VLAN 20. So let's 192.168.1 192.168.1.254. Same here. 192.168.1.2. 192.168.1.254. This is also going to be in VLAN 20. So let's give him also 192.168.1.3. 192.168.1.64. Okay, we already finished with this. Let's go to the servers. This is going to be VLAN 100, so 192.168.100.1, 192.168.100.254, 192.168.100.2, 192.168.100.254. All right, let's change the names that we're going to understand which one do what. This is PC1, PC2, this is PC1, we configure all the computers, we can already start the things that we want to do with the LAN, and with configure switches and configure routers, and create VLANs, create ACL commands, create a VTP server. All of that we're going to do in the future. So thank you guys for watching. I hope to see you in the next video.